Hello everyone. It's a beautiful fall day here in Ottawa, Canada. The leaves are almost gone. And it's this time of year where I get ready to put my car into storage. So I'd like to introduce you to my car. This is my car. It's a 1993 Nissan 240SX. I bought the car, I am the original owner, and I bought the car brand new. And I've owned it all this time. So as you can see, it's 100% stock, never been modified, original paint. Looks almost like it did on the showroom when I picked it up. It's got the original rims still. It's a nice blue color, which still looks good today. It's the original paint. And everything is still functional. I bought this car in autumn of 1993. Pretty much after graduation. This is a gift to myself. And then I got a job in Ottawa, Canada. So I moved to Ottawa, Canada. And as you may or may not know, Ottawa, Canada, the winters here are very harsh. So the first snowfall that we had, I tried driving it. But for a rear-wheel drive, it's very light. It didn't do so well. And I really didn't want to put snow tires on it. And I didn't want to get all the salt and dust and road salt accumulation on the car. I didn't want it to rust, so I decided to just park it that winter. I was living in an apartment building at the time. And then from then on, I never had the heart to drive it in the winter. So it's seen just one week of winter driving in its whole life. And it's never been winter driven since then. I've always stored it for the winter. So right now I'm preparing it for storage again. So I've just had the oil changed. And getting ready to put it into storage again. So I just wanted to show everyone what pretty much a stock 1993 Nissan 240 would have looked like. I know a lot of them have been modified these days, and they're nowhere near in this condition. So let's take a look inside. So it's got the pop-up sunroof still. The seals are still okay, no leaking. And the door. Again, 240SX badge. So this is pretty much what stock interior looks like. It's not the most luxurious interior, but it's simple. It does the job. Still has the original cloth seats, which are in I've stood up to time. There's a bit of wear and tear on the seat bolster, but otherwise the interior is still pretty much as it was when I bought the car. So let's step inside. So as you can see, it's got about 113,000 kilometers, which is about 60 something thousand miles on it. Original miles, original kilometers. And you see the dash, the original dash, no cracks. These are usually prone to cracking with age, and especially if you leave it out in the UV sunlight. This is pretty much brand new condition. And it's got the original AC controls, original radio. It's got the cassette, still works fine. And then the back seats. So you can see this. These are pretty much unusable for adult passengers. But when I bought the car, I wasn't married, so that wasn't a concern to me. And of course, it has the obligatory 5-speed manual transmission. This is one of the requirements that I wanted. I don't want the automatic. At that time, the automatics were not very good. They're not as good as they are today. But still, for a light car, the 5-speed is what I wanted. And the engine itself has about 150 horsepower, about similar torque, 150 pounds of torque, I think. It's good enough. I mean, it's compared to today's standards, it's not very fast. But it's rear-wheel drive, and it still has that feel. I don't know if you've ever driven a rear-wheel drive car. There's a certain feel to it, and this car still holds that feeling for me today. That's why I keep holding on to it. Okay, so let's start it up. Oh, I get the keys. Yeah, that characteristic chime Nissan had in the early days, which still more pleasant than the beeping sound that you hear in today's cars. So let's start it up. Again, it's 5-speed. Pushing it. She still starts beautifully. We can pop the hood. Have a look under the hood. I'll pop up the lights, those characteristic Nissan pop-up lights. Just pop them up. You see they popped up. Okay, let's have a look outside. And here's with the pop-up lights. I still love these lights today. They're not the most efficient, especially when you're traveling at higher speeds, but they look cool. So, the hood. So this is the 2.4 liter port injection double cam, double overhead cam. No modifications. Everything still works. AC still works. The engine is old technology compared to today's standards of direct fuel injection and higher compression engines. This is a low tech by today's standards, but very reliable. It's never given me any trouble whatsoever, this engine. Always starts. Never failed me. But again, I haven't driven it much either, so. And the hood is heavy. It's very heavy. They don't make... They use heavy duty steel. You can hear it's they don't make them like this anymore. Definitely not. So again, take a quick look at the interior. In the back. It's still has the original, this foam wing. This might need some attention in the future as it's starting to peel off the body a bit. And this is an area prone to rust if you keep your car outside. But my car is always garage, so it hasn't been an issue for me. No rust whatsoever on the entire vehicle. Let's look at the passenger side. Again, no wear and tear on the passenger side seat. And the back again. And you can show the trunk, although there's not much to see as I have the car cover inside right now. But let's take a look. So this is what the interior looks like. So I still have this is the original protective cover for the sunroof, which is removable. So if you take it out, you put it in this plastic bag to protect the glass. This is my car cover that I use. Again from the back. And underneath, I don't know if I can see anything, but I can see under the car. Not sure if you're able to see that, but the car was originally rust proof when I bought the car. It was undercoated, so still the original rust proofing. And from what I see, there's no rust underneath it. So again, this is my 1993 240SX. I am the original owner, and it's getting ready to be put into storage. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions or would like to see more content on the 240SX, please drop me a comment. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.